mind me this morning. I don't look that good, but I just wanted to let you guys know it's 11:55, and usually I start cooking around this time for my husband, so that way I don't have to cook later on during the day. And sorry, so this is my hair. That's not really my hair at all. I just had a covering that I had this morning, so I just want to show you guys what I'm cooking this morning. It's spinach, goat, and some peanut butter, and then palm oil. And then I blended a lot of the blenders. What I put in there was basically, I'll show you guys. I blended. This is what I blended. That's the. I'll show you guys what I blended. Together, the red bell peppers, green bell peppers, and then green onion is what I put inside. I blended all that together. And then if you guys are, because I did this already prior, and I had the meat sit overnight with the sauce, so I didn't cook it the same day. So I had adja, I have the red one, and then I have the brown one. So this is what I put in the blender. They're small packets, but you can buy it at any African store. And then usually I like cooking with jumbo, so I put one of these in there when I cooked it. So this is how the sauce looks like right now as I'm cooking it. And then what I did was I basically put the goat meat with the sauce, and I put a little bit of water, and I let it just cook. And then after that, I threw the frozen spinach. So it's just one of these packets that you get at your regular. Sorry, I already threw it in the trash, but it's just one of these little ones that you get. You can get these at your local King Supers or Walmart, but I got this at the African market. And sometimes I will go ahead and throw spice in there since I have it now. Usually I don't have it. You can throw that in there as well, just to not make it too spicy, but you can throw that in there. So just, you can throw one of those in there. It doesn't make it really spicy, just to give it that taste. So you're just gonna, and I don't like putting too much sauce in mine, so it's not delicious. It's not really like that saucy. And the peanut butter that I used. So sometimes you can throw things like garlic salt if there's no taste to it, but mine already has a lot of seasoning. I don't want to throw anything in there. That tastes really good. So I won't throw any other seasoning. Maybe just a little bit of garlic salt, but just a little bit. Don't put too much. And this is what the peanut butter that I used. I don't use the African peanut butter. This is the one that I used, Adams All Natural, because it gives it that taste. And then you can also actually, in your mix, throw the minced garlic in, and it has water inside. You can put that in there as well. And then so make sure that you're just blending in. And usually I used to make this a different way, but I decided to make it this way because then it's a little bit more closed. When I make it the other way, it's a little bit more watery. So I decided just to do this one. So now I'm going to go ahead and throw the palm oil in there. So just a little bit of it. You don't have to put too much. And I wish I could show you guys from the beginning, but it's pretty easy. Next time, maybe when I make it at the beginning, I'll show you guys. So I just put that in there just to give it that taste. This is my morning routine, so I usually cook early, so that way I don't have to be like, oh, I'm cooking late. So usually it's already like noon, so I'm already cooking, so I don't have to cook late. I already make rice and everything, and I know a lot of African women do that. So just let that cook for a little bit more, and then it's finished. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. Sorry, my sink's a little bit dirty. Take a little bit of water. Add that in there to give it a little bit of sauce, because you don't want it dry either, too dry either, just to give it that little bit of sauce. You see? Ooh, that fell over. No. So that's easy to clean. Just take a tissue, clean over. Yeah, usually when you're stirring too much, falls in there. So let's see. Clean it up. And I'm just going to turn down the heat to low. I'm going to add a little bit of more water, because then it's a little bit closed up. I don't want it to be too closed up. I want it to at least have some type of sauce when you're eating it. It's not just dry. Yeah, my mom always taught me to do that, so you guys can see. Really good. And then I'm just going to put it on low heat. And it's on low heat. So this is done. We're going to leave it here. Next thing that I do is I just make sure I cook rice. I make sure I do everything at the time that I'm supposed to do it. Sorry guys, I just gave birth and my skin is just coming back to its original state. If my ring couldn't even fit, so I usually put my ring on my necklace because it can't even fit, so I had to buy the workout rings, which is really cute, but I'll put back my ring eventually. So we're just gonna go ahead and take the rice cooker, and I don't make my rice on the stove unless I'm making like Tibujen, like the Senegalese rice. That's the one that I usually cook on the stove, and trust me, I started learning how to make that. My husband loves it. So and I usually make that with beef or goat meat. My sister's the one that actually taught me that, because she makes it all the time, so I'm kind of happy that I learned how to make that. Excuse my house, it's a little bit everywhere. So we are going to make the rice now, which you can make it in a rice cooker. If you prefer cooking it on the stove, you can do so. And I do this because I have my newborn. I don't want to cook when he's awake, because then he wants to be up all the time. So best time, ladies, if you have a newborn or children, cook when they're asleep, even if it's 11 a.m. in the morning or 12. So, or even 1 p.m. Anytime you have when he's sleeping, cook. So that way your food is already out of the way, because it doesn't spoil. It's still the same day, so it's not going to spoil at all. So you're able to cook early. And I was actually watching my show again. If you guys can see, every morning I try to watch Black Acres of the Gambia. At least they have new episodes this time. I always look for new episodes. So they've only added 2 videos today. I'm going to try to see if they add any more videos. It's not that I'm obsessed. I just like watching them because of the project that they're doing. It's very intriguing and very, it's a good project that they're doing. I mean, I wouldn't criticize them. They're at least doing better than what us Africans wouldn't do. So I'm happy that they're actually doing that. But that's it. That's my day. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell so that way you can get more videos from me. I will be trying to post as much as possible. Before I wasn't posting a lot because I was tired. I'm going to school online. I'm doing a lot. So I'm taking 2 courses for my master's, so I'm trying to finish that. So this is where it gets a lot when it comes to posting, and then also just having things to talk about. So now that I actually have an interesting life, I think I have things to talk about. So yeah, just make sure you comment, like, subscribe, ring that bell. Thank you, YouTube. You guys have a good one.